Hey, what's up everyone? Sonic Z-Blade 235 here, and today, continuing my Let's Play on Kirby Returns to Dreamland for the Nintendo Wii. In the last episode, we did World 1, Cookie Country, and today we're going to be doing World 2, which is Raisin Ruins. Now, I forgot to mention that this is actually one of the best looking games on the Wii. Because originally, this game was originally going to be made for the Nintendo GameCube, but because they want the game to look its absolute best, they decided to put it on the Nintendo Wii. So, and here we go. We got a new power up in this game, the whip. Oh, whoa, crap! Whoa. Or as I like to call, the powers of the parents, because this is literally the most brutal way you can destroy your enemies, using the way a parent would whip their kids. It's literally that crazy, to the point where it feels like that I'm a parent whooping my kid with these power-ups. So, okay, let me just go back off screen real quick. Oh, food. Okay, we don't need that anymore. We need to use the fire. Now this is, I think, where you can get your first energy sphere. So, keep an eye out for that. This is where you get your first energy sphere, so keep your eye out for that little thing right there, that little straw, and that little string right there, and make sure to collect the fire. So yeah, make sure to get the fire power up. This was a power up shown in World 1, the needle power up, which pretty much allows you to turn to like a whole bunch of like needles of, like a needle contraption of death, pretty much. And now, also, Kirby stealing from Sonic. As you can tell, Kirby now has a spin dash, which he's had this a lot. He's had like a spin dash type move with pretty much all of his games, with pretty much all of his power ups. So you have like the needle power, which also, if you use the needle spin dash, you pretty much can get through anything. You pretty much can go through anything without getting hit. So, like this boulder, for example, I would normally get hit if I went through, try to go through that boulder myself. But since I didn't, since I used the needle, I could literally just go through that barrel, well, that boulder, without any problems. Now this is another new power, which I've shown. Well, it's not new because it was in the previous Kirby games, but this is a power up that I've shown before in my previous Let's Play, well, my previous part, which is the spark power up. And oh crap, okay, that was close. And here we go, got this nice ultra power up, the invincibility. And yeah, so this stage, really easy, straightforward stage, not that hard to do, not that hard to play through and finish in under a minute. Well, it's taking me more than a minute to finish this stage. But this is the Parasol, staple in the Kirby series power-ups, because this little power-up right here grants you the power to not only deflect rain off of your umbrella, but you can also like float in the air for a small bit of time. As you can tell, Kirby is literally floating in the air. Even though he can already do that, they decided to like slow down how fast you fall, pretty much. Even though Kirby can fly. So pretty much that brings a whole different meaning to the term floating. But the problem is, oh, speaking of which, we're fighting Bonkers, one of Kirby's best well, a staple in Kirby's enemies, because pretty much you see this dude in every single Kirby game, no matter what game you're playing. Now, we're gonna need this, otherwise they wouldn't have had like him laying there. Whenever you have a boss to get the power up that comes after the fight, because you're going to need it. Like this, for example. If this right here can break through steel, so you can get that energy sphere. If you didn't take that power up, you were not getting that energy sphere. So yeah, so you gotta make sure that you get that hammer. Get that hammer time. Okay, let's see. Number 2. Dang it. I was trying to get number 1. Okay, so we got like times 15. We got 15 more stars, which them stars only just like, it's kind of like rings and coins in the Mario and Sonic universe. If you get all like 100 of those things, you get a 1-up. So yeah. Now this is a new power up in this game, the water power up, to where Kirby can literally surf on water with nothing but his feet. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Its main attack is literal trash, but it's when you're getting on water when that power up gets like really useful. But yeah, also his little water shooter underwater, it's more powerful underwater if you have that power up. So yeah, make sure you get that, especially on water stages. So yeah, it's pretty oh jeez, it's pretty useful. But this will not cut it. What we need is the stone power up, which is pretty much like it's pretty much the hammer if you cannot afford to get one. Now this one is a complete pain in the behind. I cannot stand this, because what you gotta do is that you gotta get this like super perfectly. And I hate it. There we go. But yeah. Oh, come on. So you gotta be like super careful around here and get this water power up one more time, because you're gonna need it when you go in this door. If you want, well, this didn't actually have an energy sphere in it. It had like a 1-up, and if you needed like a life, for example, yeah, I wouldn't say it was a useless place to go. Now this part is this is the little ruins area, as you can tell. Kind of reminds me of that one part in Desert Ruins from Sonic Lost World. But as you can see, we got ourselves a new ultra power up, which is the flare beam. Now this one, You can use that for pretty much destroying these things because they're a complete pain to deal with. Now we're gonna need this because we need to get all of this. We need to get all that health back. Now this one, I believe, is where you get the secret area. Yes. But yeah, this is pretty much the black and white stage for the Raisin Ruins. Now this can be used for doing this or deflecting that little auto-scrolling section, because every single one of these stages, guys, is an auto-scrolling section. So these little things behind you will be trying that little thing that's sucking up the entire atmosphere is what will kill you if you don't hurry up and get to the end of the stage. So yeah, here we go, fighting another sphere doomer here. Now this dude actually has fire abilities, as you can tell. But yeah, these Sphere Doom bosses are easy, but they don't stay that way forever. What you want to try to do is if you're not satisfied with the power up you have an opportunity to try and like take his power, like so. But as you can tell, none of Kirby's powers work underwater, except the sword, the water, and a few others. But what I'm saying is the fire does not work underwater, as you guys could probably tell, because it is fire. Fire does not work well with water, so. But there we go, we got that done. Two again, dang it. Okay, there, I was just checking to see if you guys could actually still see the screen, so yeah. Alright, so that was it for stage 2. I'm about to move on to stage 3. Yeah, each of these, okay, we got Ninja Dojo, let's go. Each of these parts are gonna be like one world long, pretty much, because I don't want to like drag this playthrough on. So every world will be a part for the playthrough. And I'll try to upload it daily, but mainly on days where I have like school, which I will try to do it like probably Monday. I'll try to do it Tuesday, well Thursday. Well, yeah, probably Tuesday, because I have something else to do on Tuesday. And Thursday and Friday, since that's Thanksgiving weekend. I have a feeling that the energy sphere is, dang it, nope. Yeah, this part right here is just little trash. It's like trial and error. If you mess up once, you gotta kill yourself in order to get back there. I also plan on doing a playthrough of Mega Man and Mega Man 3 and probably Mega Man X, but I can't stand I can't stand how hard those games are, so. Yeah, which is why I prefer some of the Mega Man games on the PlayStation, like Mega Man X4, X5, and X6, because those games aren't as incredibly hard as Mega Man 3, 4, 5, the NES games. Pretty much all the Nintendo Mega Man games are completely hard to do. All the Mega Man games that are released on Nintendo consoles are pretty much the hardcore versions of the games. If you got like a Mega Man game on PlayStation, it's like super easy. But there we go, got our first energy sphere over there. Oh jeez. No. No. Dang it. Okay, there we go. There we go. This music is awesome though. And there we go, we got Superman powers right here. We got the high jump, and oh, I took the right pathway for once. Some food right here. Now, personally, I would take the cutter right here, because this is like... There we go. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. Be careful. Just keep comboing this guy right here. And you're gonna need this beam power up. But yeah, you gotta be like super careful. This is why you need the beam power up. Because if you don't get the beam power up, you're not getting this energy sphere. Now again, like I said, this isn't 100%. It's just these energy spheres in this in the first two worlds are like the easiest to find. I don't know why, but they're like the super easiest to find out of every single last one of those. No, I wasn't trying to go that way. I have a feeling that the energy sphere is over here. Dang it all. Oh wait, I was going the wrong way anyway. Game, you thought you could trick me? Ha! Thought you was gonna trick me, huh, game? Yeah, that's the reason why I'm going after these energy spheres here, because they're like the easiest out of every single one of those, every single one of these energy spheres to find in the game. But yeah, the gold game is a lot more fun when you got like two players, so that you can like show off how you can show who can go higher. That sounds wrong. Yeah, that literally sounds like so freaking wrong. Okay, so we got the copy ability room, and for a little like after I upload this video, I'm gonna do an extra part which shows off the first challenge stage that I said I wasn't gonna do till the end. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna do that at the end of the playthrough, so that I'll cover all the extra stuff after the playthrough is over. Like Ninja JoJo, I might just have that as a separate part, not for like at the end of the playthrough. All the extra stuff like challenge doors and stuff, copy ability rooms, I can show off because you know I'm gonna need some for extra stages and all that stuff. So yeah, I can show that off. But Ninja Dojo. I said Ninja Dojo. Okay, let me stop. Okay. Now you guys might be wondering, how the heck are you supposed to get this? The easy way is to do this. That's pretty much the way to do that. Yeah, Ninja Dojo will be a separate part in the playthrough. I'm not telling you guys when I'm gonna upload it. I'll leave you guys guessing. I just like to leave you guys guessing when it comes to this sort of stuff. And here we go. Freaking dark section. Oh no. Oh jeez. Whoa. Jump over these. Yeah, I will leave you guys guessing on when I'm gonna upload that part, because a lot of people always end up being super excited over the, oh jeez. I have to go back real quick. Yeah, a lot of people are always excited about Ninja Dojo when it comes to Kirby games, so I've decided to leave you guys guessing on when I'm gonna upload that part. So it'll be like an extra surprise and all that stuff. And okay, let's get this little, wait, can I grab that? I cannot grab that energy sphere. Can I? Hold on. Then how the heck, how am I supposed to get that? That's always remained a mystery. How the heck do I get that energy sphere? Oh yeah, dang. What a fool I was. I was thinking about using that, like using the power-ups and stuff, but clearly that does not work, and you cannot grab energy spheres with power-ups. But there we go. That is completely run out. Now this is where the water power-up will come in handy, but there is no water power-up, as you guys can see, which freaking sucks. Here he is. Pretty much a bigger version of those water enemies we always fight. That's pretty much it, and he's really easy to take out. I mean, oh, that's sad. But yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty much what was I about to say? Yeah, but this game really easy. Like, it's when you get to like egg engines with that one boss fight. It's incredibly hard. Oh jeez. Yeah, but you gotta be careful for those things, because they will kill you if you're not careful. Now this right here is an invisible crystal, which turns Kirby invisible. You can pretty much get through like crystal areas with these things, and it's pretty much like, that's pretty much the only purpose it serves. Yeah, that required no effort whatsoever. And the soundtrack for this game is completely on point. It's like, it's one of the best Kirby soundtracks I've ever heard. I mean, listen to this music. And here we go, Ultra Sword time. And for those of you who aren't Nintendo fans but still watch my videos, Kirby's power up, well, this Ultra Sword power up is Kirby's Final Smash in Super Smash Bros. 4. Yeah, because I am aware that there are some people who are just complete just go full on Sony mode, like whenever my playthroughs are like going on. But yeah, a lot of, speaking of Sony, anybody got the new PlayStation 4 Pro? I mean, I don't have it, because my money is reserved for the Nintendo Switch, because that thing is like the least costing out of every single one of those, one of the new gen. Well, Nintendo is the only one that's coming out with a new gen console. Freaking Sony as you guys can tell, are only making 8.5 gen consoles. The PlayStation 4 Pro is technically just an upgrade to the PS4, just like the Xbox One S is an upgrade to the Xbox One, which literally does nothing but run at 4K Ultra HD, which does not matter. I mean, no one cares. Okay, that was close. I mean, literally, no one cares about if the game runs at 4K. I would care less. I'm like, okay, I have a PS4. I mean, they tried to make it run at 4K, but it ran terribly bad on the PS4, the original PS4. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm saying here. The PS4 Pro is nothing new. I'm just like, dude, what is the point in me buying this? There is really no point in me buying a PS4 Pro when all it does is make games run at 4K. I mean, ugh. Like, seriously? Now, anything that still says PS4 on it is not next gen. It's just upgrade to the PS4. They just should have made a PS5 already and just like completely threw out the PS4 since Nintendo was coming out with a 9th gen console. As we all can tell, Sony and Microsoft ain't learned nothing. Like, heck, the Wii U was a next gen console, but it was an upgrade to the Wii. But seriously, this is pathetic what Sony has done. It's just stupid and pathetic. How you just gonna make an update to the PlayStation 4 and not just make the PS5? I mean, really? What? That's like completely stupid, which is why I didn't bother to buy one. A lot of people would say that I'm a Nintendo fanboy for doing that, but no, I am not. When you make a console as an upgrade to a previous console, that's not a next-gen console. Like, the Wii U was, because it was an entirely new thing. It had a new controller and everything. The PS4 Pro doesn't do nothing with that. It doesn't add no new features to their controller. It doesn't have better exclusives than the PS4. It's just an upgrade to make it run at 4K HD, which is clearly, as you guys can tell, that's not a next generation console. A next generation console is a brand new console which has new features exclusive to that console. Not something you can do on the original, like the Wii U. You can't play gamepad. You can't play Wii games with the gamepad. Oh yeah, Boss Day is about to come out, but you can't do that. That's like completely stupid. So there's really no point in having that. So yeah, we're gonna keep the sword for this. So I don't get why people are all crazy about the fact that PS4 Pro is out and it doesn't really matter. And a lot of people are still saying Wii U hype, and I'm like, Wii U hype? Wii U's dead. I mean, what is all the hype about with the Wii U now? I don't get why people still have all this hype for like consoles that are technically dead. Like people saying PS3 hype, and I'm like, what? PS3 is dead. They still make games for the darn PS3, but it is dead. It's old hardware. You don't stick with the same hardware unless you can't afford the new hardware. Me, I upgraded to Wii U after playing like how many years? I had the Wii since 2008, so that was like about 2012, which is about 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. I had the Wii for 4 years, and then I upgraded the Wii U. Booyah. And he is done. But yeah, that's pretty much like stupid. How you can't just do that and say you making a new gen console. Anyways guys, that was it for this video. See you guys in the next video when we go on to episode we go on to World 3, which is Onion Ocean. Yeah, that's right. But before we leave the playthrough, before I end the video, we're just gonna read what this dude has to say. You did it, Kirby. My star carrier has its right wing back in place. Once we find all the parts, and this baby can fly again. I'll take you on a trip to visit my new homeworld. I come from a distant land. It lies at the end of an interdimensional tunnel connected to your planet. It's really far away, but the lure is a beast. It can get us there in no time. I do hope you'll take me up on my generous offer. Sure, dude. Anyways, guys, that was it for this episode. See you guys in the next video where we do part 3, which is Onion Ocean.